Good evening, tabletop fans and players. Welcome to our second half of our Monsterhearts 2 game here on Tabletop Tuesdays. I am your MC for the evening, Mistress of Ceremonies Winter. You can find me at gmistresswinter on Twitter and Instagram. If you are joining us for the first time, welcome, and let's go ahead and introduce our wonderful players for this evening, starting with Stouffer.
Well, that's basically it. I'm Stouffer. 2-3 on most things. Sometimes I switch it up, and I am 32 on some things. And the best place to find me would be in Mr. Swinder's Discord.
Yes, absolutely. And Stouffer was there for our epic battle last night in our Pathfinder 2nd Edition live play, the Facet. It was pretty intense. So
that was a fun battle.
Yeah, it was pretty great. Thank you, Stouffer. How about you, Juicy?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Juicy Garland, a Boston area drag queen and super nerd. You can find me on the twitter.com at juicygarland, one word, and you can find me on Instagram at juicy.garland.
Wonderful. We just finished out the Star Trek Adventures game. What was it, 2 weeks ago?
Yes,
yeah.
Sadly. I miss it very dearly. That was such a wonderful time.
Oh, it was fantastic.
It really was.
I felt bad that we had to truncate the ending there, but I thought it was a pretty epic end to what was a fabulous jaunt through space.
Yes, and I will keep my little thingies crossed for another long-term game with you in the future.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
you can find me still on Cybernation on their Twitch channel on Fridays, playing Cyberpunk Red.
Yes, absolutely. And I do a lot of intro videos over there. So if any of their shows have intro videos, that's probably something I did. So, yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Juicy. And Emma.
Hi, everybody. I'm Emma. I am a TTRPG nerd and content creator and voice actor hopeful. Not quite there yet, but we're getting there. But I do a lot of fun things, not as much with live streams, though. Winter and I did just wrap up on recording a 10 Candles miniseries for my podcast network, Tabletop Tailspinners. And I'm super excited to release that.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh.
Yes. We'll be announcing the release date sometime later this month. So keep an eye out for that if you want to see Winter and I play some fun 10 Candles together.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, that was intense. I would.
That was an intense session.
Yeah. Like I never played 10 Candles before, and maybe it's something that we'll play here one time. But like the whole candles going out is just like the dying of hope, and it's awesome. Well, thank you, Emma. And last but absolutely not least, the wonderful Abby.
Hi everyone, I'm Abby Marie Carter. You can find me on Instagram at Abby_Marie_Carter or on Discord Abby Marie Carter. I am in Mistress Winter's Court Discord, so you can come and chat with me there. And you can find me every Monday on the Facet where I play Ahira, and you'll sometimes find me here doing Tabletop Tuesdays as much as I possibly can. I'm an actor or aspiring actor and all-around nerd, which includes TTRPGs. So yeah, happy to be here.
Happy to have you. Absolutely. You're over at the Facet as well. You definitely your character had some shocks last night. And didn't quite get the answers that you were ready for, but we will definitely be hitting those next week. So if you are new to our channel, please tune in next Monday to see the drama that is about to unfold in her character's life. It's gonna be
So much
awesome. But for now, we have drama of our own between these 4 teens who live in Roanoak, Nevada, a very sequestered town in the middle of the desert. These teens have secrets, secret sides of themselves that are of the monstrous nature. We have Angelina, the clockwork princess. We have Marshall, the werewolf. We have, hold on. Why am I forgetting names? Gabriel, the vampire, and Sam, the infernal. Last session, to try and do a quick sum up, our students were pulled together to start planning the snowball dance, which is a regular tradition at their school. They have begun working on locations and themes and everything, along with a couple other students, including Cassandra Green and Brent, who is a fellow athlete to Sam. Now, over the course of our last episode, between the planning, there were confessions of romantic interest. There were secret machinations to spoil the athletic career of Brent, which definitely got thrown in the trash when a certain vampire attacked him.
Oops.
Oops is right. And did I miss anything big? Oh, Marshall and Angelina kind of confessed a little bit that they've got similar issues. Well, similar being a very generic kind of term. So now we rejoin our teens as the weekend closes in and the homecoming looms along with the snowball dance. The next day in school, for the...
Did we do the night meeting that Gabriel had?
Oh, we did not.
I have
Good
been
looking
obsessing
out.
over this moment
Good
for
looking
2
out.
weeks.
Okay.
We need
I
to know
am-
what happens with Gabriel and Timmy.
Yes.
There is no
So-
skipping.
Yeah. Very good. I'm gonna pull up my list of names because I've got all the students on a chart.
Little Timmy Renfield,
Yep.
Timmy Renfield.
my shadow.
Timmy.
Oh, Timmy.
Yep.
Poor Timmy.
Timmy Renfield had agreed to leave his window open. That was before Gabe attacked and drained Brent, Sam's athletic rival.
Yes. And I think I didn't go back and listen, but I know Brent knows that I'm a vampire. I don't remember if I know Brent knows. But I don't remember if we decided that.
You know what? I am gonna let you decide that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's the most fun answer is if you can spring it on me at the worst possible moment.
Oh, I plan on it.
Yeah. So there we go. Yeah. No, I'm going for the most fun. We have a one shot, so the worst answers are the best answers.
Yes.
So we'll go with
Absolutely.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna go with blissful ignorance at the moment.
Okay. So,
Okay.
you have left Brent in his car, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Alive but gasping.
Definitely gonna need an ambulance.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, by the time that you get halfway to Renfield's house, you've heard the distant sirens.
Oh, good. Okay.
This two-story Victorian is out of place in the ranch style that is pretty common around here.
Kind of like the house in Psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His family is not terribly worse off or well off, but not doing too badly either. In fact, he lives with his grandmother, having lost his parents quite a time ago, before he can remember.
Is it easy climbing up to his window?
Yeah, there's plenty of footholds and places for you to scramble up. In fact, there's even a like a not the scaffolding. It's the thing that holds
A trellis?
vine. Thank you, appreciate
Okay.
that. A trellis that maybe once held some sort of flower vine, but has not been tended to in a very long time.
Well, his grandma's getting old.
Yeah.
I feel like when we were younger, I used to do this. So I don't need to climb it, but I do. Because I have to, keep up the illusion for a little longer. And I'll climb up, and I'll just sort of, now that it's dark, tap on the window.
The window is open as was promised. Curtains, the thin privacy curtains pulled closed, but the desert air flutters them even as your form darkens the windowsill.
I think for the first time in a while, he's actually nervous.
Really?
Yeah. Timmy, are you awake? Can I come
You
in?
hear a little bit of shuffling, and he comes to the window. At the windowsill is his desk, and it's nice and neat and organized. You've got cups of pens and pencils. You've got notebooks and paper neatly stacked off to the side. Hi. He is in a pair of loose-fitting pajama bottoms, a thin tee,
Can I come in?
Yeah.
And then I'll go in. Looking at his desk. You know, everything doesn't have to be perfect all the time.
Well, I mean, I like the organization. It um, decluttering helps me focus and keep on track. But
I mean,
if you don't like it, I can absolutely.
no. Shh. Just, I need to tell you something first, before whatever happens.
Okay.
I need you not to freak out.
Okay. So real quick, what is he seeing? Like, what do you like? Did you clean yourself up? Did you?
Yeah, he would have wiped. Yeah, he probably would have wiped any traces of blood that he could.
Okay. All right.
If he needed to, he may have changed shirts, right? So this is the night. So I'm assuming it's the nighttime, moon's out, so his skin is unearthly glowing in the moonlight, and his eyes are probably shining in the moonlight,
Ooh.
Ethereally and inhumanly.
Like
And
silver almost.
yeah, and
Yeah.
his hair is golden in the moonlight,
Ooh.
and he just does not look human, and he is strangely and ethereally beautiful in a way that Timmy has never seen. It's probably shocking.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
As,
And he's not holding it back.
as you come through the curtains and mount his desk, he takes a step back as he's taken aback. Oh, neat contacts. You can see as well as almost hear his blood pumping faster and his cheeks begin to flush.
Yeah. Funny about that. And I think he's nervous enough where when he bites his lip, he accidentally cuts his own lip with his tooth. Remember how when I went away for the summer and I came back a little different.
Yeah, I mean, I figured you just, met some new people and got, a new kind of style. That's totally cool.
It's a little more than just puberty, Timmy. It's a little hard to explain, but I guess I'll just out and say I'm a vampire. I was bit against my will and changed, and I haven't been able to say this to anyone.
Whoa.
And you were literally the only person on the entire planet I can voice this to.
Oh, I gotta admit, that's a lot to take in. I mean, really, vampire, drinks blood, kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that would really explain a lot.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah. Ooh. It's like one of my fan fictions come true.
That's a bit to unpack, but I get it. But you have always been there.
Well, I mean, we're we're friends, right? I mean, I've liked you for a very long time now, and this doesn't change anything. I mean, do you need blood? It'd be my
Friends?
first.
Really? I'm
Oh.
not stupid.
Well, I mean, we started out as friends, right? I mean, what?
I mean, we were both too awkward to say anything to each other.
Yeah, but I guess now that you're a vampire, it's a little easier for you. You came back with a lot of confidence, and it's just my awkward ass.
It's a lot harder to be uncomfortable when you're dead.
Oh, yeah, I hadn't thought about that. That's weird. That's weird, right?
Yeah.
Like
It's really weird.
If you were to, like, I don't know, be intimate with someone, would they be committing necrophilia?
I don't think so. I'm still making a choice.
Oh, I guess so. I mean, I guess you could consent. So,
I've thought about it.
thought about what? What? Oh. And he flushes like super red. Well, I mean, yeah, sure.
And I'm gonna walk up to him and just like lean and just like drag the back of my hand along his jawline slowly.
His entire body just like quivers. And you're not sure if he's gonna stay on his feet, like.
He doesn't need to. I'd like to give up these strings
Oh?
and use my sex move. Because why have it if I'm not gonna goddamn use it?
Give me turn someone on.
I would love to. Oh, I need dice for that.
Yes, you do. 2d6. That's it.
Yes.
And you are using hot. And with your 2 strings, that gives you a +2.
Yes.
Now, Vampire Bites did gift you a hero point. Now, because there's not hero points in Monsterhearts, we're going to call it a string. So you can take a string on any one person.
Anyone? Not just Timmy?
Yes.
Oh. Then, I'm going to take a string on everyone's favorite basketball player.
You just killed Brent. What do you want to more?
No,
strings on here?
not Brent, buddy. You.
What?
Oh, that's definitely. Hold on. Okay, so 9.
Even with the strings.
Oh wait, hold on. No, +3. That is 10.
Okay. All right. I'm like,
Yeah. Sorry, I added 2.
all right. He is completely robbed of any words, any thought at your touch. And he submits to you completely.
Well, at least I have consent.
You do.
As well.
Now, what is your
yeah.
sex move?
My sex move, which I have to go find it. It's actually when I deny someone sexually, I get a string on them. When I have sex with someone, I lose all strings on them.
Ah, so you spent them all already. So
Yes, I did.
All right.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Yep.
So we are going to uh pan to the curtains
Mm-hmm.
as you lower him to the bed.
All I'm gonna say is just that Timmy has a whole lot of bottom energy.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
And that's fine.
He is super subby.
Oh, clearly.
And the two of you pass the night away, locked in various embraces.
It is a good thing I already fed.
Doesn't mean you can't tease.
Oh, I know.
All right. Beautiful. All right. We are going to move on to the next day. The next day at school, all of you arrive, go to your various homerooms and classes. Angelina, you will note Brent's absence. He is in your science class.
Oh,
So they
I
have
remember
chemistry
it.
together?
What's that?
They have chemistry together.
Yep, chemistry. I like it.
Yes and no.
Sure.
Yes, I know.
I think I gave him my number when I asked him to the dance.
You did.
Did
And
he text me at all before?
yeah, he would have texted you and said, super stoked for the dance. Let me know what you're wearing and, you know, I'll figure something out.
Lovely. Then, well, when the teacher's not looking, kind of pull out my phone underneath my desk or behind my book and send him a text and just ask, like, hey, just wondering if you were okay.
For most of the day, you will not get a text in return. After a couple of hours, you will receive a text back from him. This is Brent's mom. Unfortunately, Brent is in the hospital and may not be able to make the dance. Pray for him.
I will text back. I'm so sorry to hear that. Thank you for letting me know. And I'll leave it at that. And then I'm gonna go find Cassandra between like a passing period, or if she's in that class with me, ask if she'll go to the bathroom with me or something.
You will find Cassandra standing at the lockers, armful of colorful paper. She takes a chunk and hands it to one of her friends. Now, you remember to pass this out to everyone. No teachers allowed. Okay? Well, hello, Angelina.
Hey, I don't have a date to the dance anymore, I think.
Oh, what happened? Get cold feet.
Brent's in the hospital?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so sad.
Yes, it is very sad.
Very sad.
I'm so sad about it. I That's why I came and found you because I didn't know what to do.
That's all right. I will hook you up with someone. I'm sure I can find a reasonable replacement.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Great. Well, I can introduce you at tonight's bonfire. And she hands you a stack of papers. They're flyers for a homecoming bonfire.
Okay, awesome. I will be there, of course.
Fantastic. Make sure to invite everyone.
Absolutely. I will go start handing these out right now. And I'll kind of
Wonderful.
scurry off
Kisses.
to do it.
Marshall, what are you doing in school today?
I think most of Marshall's focus with the dance coming up is on this location and making sure that he does his job for the committee.
Okay.
He has not received email responses, so he's resorting to being that annoying person that like checks his email every 2 hours.
Yeah.
And when he doesn't get one by the end of the day, sending another one to see if they'll get it the next day. So he's sent like 5 emails to this person at this point,
Sure.
just to see if he can get a response because he's panicking.
Angelina, did you talk to your father about what Marshall...
I will say that I did. I would have done that.
Sure, yeah.
Like over dinner, which is when he eats and I sit at the table with him.
Drinking motor oil. Yeah.
Something. I would have asked him about it the night before.
Yeah. He mumbled, at the time he mumbled something. You weren't sure if there was a clear answer in there. But you get the feeling that he heard you at least. Marshall, the mall manager finally gets back to you and says that many of the shops are just a little unsafe and not finished, so probably would not be a good place. Good luck on your search, though. However, you will find an email comes in a little later from the property owner of the old Patty's Pizza Palace, who says, if you want to clean the place up, knock yourselves out. Won't even charge.
Fantastic. Marshall will respond that he'll probably have a couple people by in the next couple days to clean it up, and that will be their location for the dance, and thanks him for reaching out. Kind of wonders for a second because he doesn't remember reaching out to them, but he'll let it slide because it's a convenient
absolutely
convenient replacement. And we'll go find Angela to tell her and let her know so she knows where to plan for the lighting.
Oh, isn't that place like really weird? like all those old animatronics and stuff?
Yeah, it is kind of weird, which is why I didn't really think of it at first, but maybe there's a way that if we got all the football guys together or something, we could move it. I don't know if they'd have some time after practice. Maybe it would count for some extra weightlifting.
I've got it. We'll get the theater students.
That's an even better idea.
Theater students, and maybe we can talk to Sam and he can get the athletes to.
Yeah, I can see if the basketball guys would be willing to help.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'll go talk to the theater kids. You get the athletes.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Got it.
I'm excited.
Me too.
And out of nowhere, she leans in and kisses your cheek. And dances away giddily.
Face just immediately flushes red. He kind of stands there for a moment as if his brain is trying to process exactly what has happened. And then kind of like picture like cartoon hearts floating over his head as he's walking off to go do what he was told.
That's adorable. Yes.
Oh.
And then he'll go off to try and find Sam wherever he is.
Okay. Fantastic. Well, we will jump over to Sam then for earlier in the day. The coach calls you in from homeroom. Hey, kid.
What's up, Coach?
I've got some news.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I want you to understand that
Let's not fuck around, Coach. What's up?
I need your full support. Your fellow teammates need your full support. All right. So I can't have you breaking down on me.
What?
Brent is he's in the hospital.
As soon as he mentions Brenton's name, so I imagine that Sam wrestled with his idea of sabotaging Brent, but he doesn't know how severe it is yet. So he probably stayed up a little too late, being like trying to think about like whether or not it was a good thing or not, and like that whole moral quandary kind of thing. So he's pretty tired today. But as soon as the coach mentions Brent, he like perks up, and you can see the wheels in his head start to turn as he's thinking.
Give me
then
keep your cool, if you will.
Yeah, I'm going to use a point to add 2 to that roll.
Use a point?
Sorry, give my patron a string
okay.
All
right.
To add 2 to my roll with the power flows through you. Give the dark power a string in order to add 2 to your next roll. 8 plus 2 would be 10.
Fantastic. You remain completely like stoic and give no signs of your inner turmoil. But sorry, continue as you were.
No, that was basically it. He's just freaked out internally and is like, at first he's like, this is it, all right, so Brent's out of the picture. But then he hears hospital, and he's like, shocked by that. And he's like, what happened?
Well, they're not for sure. There was a lot of blood loss, is what I can tell.
Blood?
Probably attacked by some kind of animal. There's damn coyotes.
And like, Sam is just about to be like, that doesn't make any sense. But then he's like, oh, but then he just like doesn't want to argue the point, because he's like thinking things through. and he's wondering if, in his mind, he's wondering if Gabriel stabbed him, or at least like hit him with a car or something like that. That like trying to figure out like what could have happened.
So,
All right.
we're gonna be sending around a card at the very least. Maybe even if you want to donate some money to get him a gift, get well kind of thing. That would be fantastic.
I'll talk to the guys.
Why don't you lead that up and try to see if you can get your fellow teammates to support a fellow teammate.
Right.
Good.
Yeah.
I will keep you updated on his condition, and seems like he should be able to pull through. Just he won't be able to be at practice or any games anytime soon.
In that like classic way where like it's not really the right time to bring it up, but the teenager does it anyway.
Yeah.
And be like, so what does that mean for the team then? We're coming up on the season real soon. What were you thinking about the string, Coach?
Well, I gotta be honest. We're down one of our best players, you aside.
Sure.
So we're gonna have to unbench somebody, and it's gonna be rough. I'm gonna definitely need you to pull some extra weight out on the court.
It's basically what Sam wanted to hear, so he's like, I got you, Coach.
All right. Well, there's nothing else. See you at practice.
Yep. Sam will go out, shut the door behind him, like unconsciously reach into his pocket, like, and pull out the good luck necklace he stole
the
from
tooth?
Brent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just kind of look at it for a moment.
Okay.
And then just, like, look around and slide it back into his pocket and just like shake his head and go to his class or whatever is next.
All right. A couple hours later, we'll say about lunchtime, Marshall, you see Sam at lunch.
Oh, Sam, perfect timing. Do you have a minute?
Sure. As like Sam's looking for Gabriel, he's not really paying close attention. Trying to like find him in the mass of students. But yeah, like, what's up?
So, we've been working on the location thing for the dance, and we ended up booking. We couldn't get them all, but the guy who owns the Patty's Pizza, you know, that old abandoned place.
Yeah.
So he offered it to us no charge.
Cool.
As long as we can clean it out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how strict your guys' workout schedule is, but I was hoping that maybe you guys would want to outshine some of the football players, put some extra weight in there and help clean it out. We're getting the theater kids involved too, but we could use some extra muscle, you know?
Right. Yeah. Dan's location. Sam like will like pull his focus towards Marshall. Okay. Yeah. Right. Well, Sam like hesitates for a moment. It's like, well, as long as no one gets hurt, because I don't know if you heard, but Brent's already in the hospital, so we're down to starter, and the team, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Some wild animal or something. Trying to find out, and then he starts looking around the lunchroom again for Gabriel.
You all right, man?
Yeah. Just worried about the team now, Brent. And a lot going on.
All right.
Well, but yeah, good. We got a place. We can clean it up. Where did you say?
The Patty's Pizza?
Okay. You said the theater kids would be there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. They can do the cleaning. All right. Well, we'll find some lugheads to move some stuff and we'll get it set up.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yup.
All right.
And he'll kind of
Yeah.
do that teenager, like, slap him on the shoulder, keep walking kind of thing.
Okay. Gabriel, you stayed all night, correct?
I stayed most of the night, but wouldn't want Grandma to find out our dirty little secret now, would we?
Oh.
And my parents care where I am when they wake up.
I'll keep
I still
you
have to
my
have the
little
illusion for Mom and Dad.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
Yeah. They still think I'm a normal young man doing
So-
well in high school, going to college.
Yeah, of course. So,
Mhm.
you arrive at school the next day, and Timmy is in your homeroom. He is a walking antithetical. Like, you can see he's like revitalized and just glowing, but at the
I'm just
same
gonna-
time he is like obviously sore. And
You beat me to the punchline. Fuck you.
oh, I'm right there.
Either way.
Obviously sore and exhausted.
Yeah. Gabe is gonna
glowing.
walk in and just lean over right into his ear and go, I'm just amazed you can sit straight this morning. Hey, princess.
Hi, Daddy.
Ah! Oof.
I need a moment.
I think Abby needs a moment too. I saw you drinking water the moment that happened.
How's it going
I
this
took a
morning,
sip at the
Timmy?
wrong time.
I know, right? Well, I admit that I don't have my shit together.
You know, I didn't get a message that the homework was done last night.
I'm really glad that I got that really done. I've got that done early. Yes. You know, we
Good.
got to work before you can play, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, here. And passes a couple of pages from whatever homework was due.
And I'll take it. Oh, perfect. That looks like an A minus. Perfect.
Well, I mean, I can't make it perfect because then they do, get a little suspicious.
No,
so,
no,
you know.
darling. Perfect is suspicious. This is exactly what I need.
He kind of beams a little bit, sits up a little bit straighter, and
And then I'll just sit down.
okay. He will stay with you through most of the morning as he's in the same classes. Between classes, he will get one of those posters from Cassandra or one of her lackeys.
Mhm.
Oh, there's a bonfire tonight. I bet there's gonna be alcohol. I probably shouldn't. You know, being underage and everything.
It's okay. I don't drink booze. I'll keep an eye out.
No, I guess you wouldn't, because like vampire metabolism.
Oh,
You know.
up. Also, can you talk to Marshall's friend and make sure she gets a DJ?
Marshall's friend, Angela or Angelina.
I can't tell them apart.
I will find one of them.
Thanks.
Neat.
And
Love
then you'll go through the morning periods together, and when he goes off to one where you're not in the same class, he'll lean up for a kiss,
I'll let him.
Okay.
It'll cause a stir, and that'll be
Yeah.
fun.
He's obviously very nervous about it, especially it being like public. But he'll lean up, give you a kiss. I'll see you later.
Before he pulls away, though, I'm gonna lean into it real hard and make it real messy.
He squirms awkwardly in your embrace, and while you can tell he enjoys it, like the public display is just driving him crazy. So eventually, after a few seconds, he pushes.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah. Just to the edge. Just to the edge.
Yeah. Okay, I'll see you tonight. Maybe. Are you going? I don't know. I mean, we'll talk. Text me. And
and then as he's running away in terror, goodbye, darling.
Goodbye. He almost trips over somebody and continues on his way. All right. Timmy will find Angela at some point, discuss a DJ, and work that into our dance. But, with our limited time for tonight, we are going to go ahead and press ahead to after school. Anybody want to do anything before this party? Assuming that everybody is going to be in attendance. If you're not, that is fine. Just let me know what you're going to do.
I'll just be with Cassandra, as usual.
Okay.
I was going to say, Marshall would probably consult Angela and see if she was going before deciding whether or not he was going to go.
Okay. For Angelina. Now, I've already gotten a couple of our star athletes to pull together all the wood that they can. In fact, we might even have an effigy of the warriors from Eastburg Prep. So we're gonna burn that thing. It's gonna be great. I've also got a line on quite a few drinks for the attendees.
Awesome. People will love that.
Do you think we need anything else?
No. That seems like the wrong answer. I'm not really sure what you're getting at.
You'll learn. That's fine. We're gonna need music, because we want people to dance, of course.
Right. Of course. And you want me to do that?
Can you?
Yeah, I mean, I could make a playlist or something.
I think that we need a band.
Yes, a band. You're totally right. We totally need a band. I can find a band for tonight
I
in
absolutely...
a couple hours.
No, you can. You can go talk to Roger Moore. I believe that he has some sort of garage band. They're pretty decent. I've seen a couple of their sets.
Okay, yeah, I'll go find him. Where would he be right now?
Oh, here's his number.
I will type his number into my phone and just and am I meeting you at the bonfire, or are we going together?
Oh, I think that it would be fun to surprise you with who I have in mind for your date. So I will see you at the party around 8.
Okay, I'll talk to Roger and see if he can get his band there, and I'll let you know as soon as I know, of course.
Of course.
Okay.
Ta-ta.
Hi. And I will immediately text Roger of like, hi, this is Angelina Beckett. I'm Cassandra Green's friend. I'm sure you've heard about the bonfire tonight. Was wondering if you and your band could possibly play a set there. Sorry, it's a last minute.
I mean, yeah. But what's in it for me?
Listeners?
Yeah, it's like exposure.
Exposure to a bunch of high school kids. I mean,
Oh, is this not a high school student?
oh no, he is, but he's just has delusions of grandeur.
Is there something that you're like looking for in particular? I can't literally pay you, but I can maybe work something out if you tell me what you're looking for.
Yeah. How about you come over sometime?
Oh, yikes.
Sure, I can make that happen.
All right.
Sounds great.
All right. I'll pull the band together. We'll be there.
See you there. Thanks a lot.
All right.
This poor dumb girl.
Oh, I know.
She has no idea what she just agreed to.
No, it was not.
Not a
I
bit.
as a player do, and I'm screaming at her, but you know, gotta keep the story going.
Yeah. All right, Marshall, you said you were looking for Angela, or are you just going to text?
He can shoot her a quick text and
Okay.
be like, "Hey, I got a flyer for some bonfire tonight. Are you going?"
Well, I wasn't considering going, and unless you were going.
Well, I wasn't gonna go unless you were gonna go.
Well, that's kind of cyclical. How about this? We flip for it.
Okay.
If heads will go, tails will hang out at my place.
Okay.
Do you want to flip or shall I?
He fishes in his pocket, finds a quarter. All right. And he'll flick it.
Okay.
Flip it.
Do you want to roll the dice on this, or do you want to make a choice?
I'll roll the dice on it. Why not?
Okay. We'll say heads are odds, tails are evens.
Alrighty. 2. It's a tails.
All right.
Looks like your place it is.
Oh, well, I've got some really good recordings of Broadway shows or plays if you're interested.
What's your favorite one?
Musical or play?
Both.
For musical, it would probably be Dear Evan Hansen. For play, if I'm going Shakespeare, it's Much Ado About Nothing. If it's non-Shakespeare, Stop Kiss.
Well, I've seen plenty of Shakespeare. I've never seen Stop Kiss. So why don't we watch that?
Okay.
All right. Then it's a date.
I'm looking forward to it. Do you want any sodas or anything?
Yeah, I usually drink Sprite. Unless you don't have that, then anything is fine.
Oh, I've got the corner store. I can run over and grab stuff.
Oh, awesome. Do you want me to bring snacks?
Sure.
What do you want?
Ooh, yeah, but whatever's fine. Just not cheese puffs. I don't like cheese puffs.
Okay. No, cheese puffs. Got it. And he will immediately stop by the store.
All right. So you'll head over to Angela's, and again for time's sake, we'll hop forward a little bit to the bonfire.
One quick question.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
We don't have to take time on it. Could just do a roll. I'm looking mostly to try and do a roll to give another string to the dark power. I was hoping I could roll to steal the mascot effigy thing that you had mentioned for the bonfire. Me and a couple of the basketball boys.
Yeah, you absolutely can. The effigy is already assembled, waiting to be carried out. It's just like a dummy on a stand.
Vaguely reminiscent of Brad Pitt in Troy.
Yes, absolutely. Kind of Spartan-esque.
Warriors.
Spray painted abs that look absolutely terrible.
Cool. Yeah, I'll add 2 to the roll.
For that, give me a runaway.
Runaway.
Yeah.
Is that volatile?
Yes.
Okay, I got a negative of volatile.
Well, luckily you got the bonus from the...
Well, I got a 9, so 8, and then plus 2 will be 10 again.
Oh, fantastic. Nice. With the help of a couple of your basketball teammates, you sneak into the school's shop and nab the dummy and abscond with it.
Yeah. I am now under pressure. If someone has 3 or more strings on me, I add 1 to my roll to carry out their bidding, which I assume applies to dark power.
Yeah, it does.
Then if I get 5, I trigger darkest self. So.
Ooh. We're itching for that darkest self. All right. Fantastic. So the sun begins to set early in the evening. Or the sun sets early in the evening, so that by the time the bonfire is scheduled for, the party is scheduled for, it's almost completely dark. Just a little bit of red out on the horizon over the desert mountains. Well, let's see. The bonfire is already lit by the few who already or have arrived early and helped set up, which includes Cassandra Green, who's overseeing the whole operation, being her popular self, talking with all of the more popular kids who have come to party. This is out in the middle of the desert, the brush. There's been an area kind of cleared out of anything too dangerous. There's a circle of logs that have been put down to denote the area. at the center of it, the bonfire. The band is setting up. They are connected to a generator that somebody has graciously supplied. The Rogers band is called the Black Knobs.
It's a choice.
Yep.
It's a strong one.
It is strong choice for Roger.
Okay. And within the hour, the place is hopping. The music, pretty good. Keeping people, bobbing and weaving between their drinks and each other, pressing close. Even though it being a large area, everybody kind of clumps together and gets a little closer than probably they should. So, those of you who are going, when do you want to arrive?
Late enough to not have to help with anything.
Of course.
Early enough while it's still fun.
All right.
I would be arriving early enough to help. Probably check in with Roger and his band.
Definitely not saving room for Jesus. That is correct, WMO.
Oh my. Sam will probably show up early but not be there, be hidden around the streets or something, waiting for the moment to come in with the effigy as a grand champion coming back from war kind of style,
All right.
with whatever couple of other basketball players that helped me.
I love
They're
that.
make an entrance move.
Hell yeah.
Turning people on.
Not particularly. But yeah, I will give you a forward. So a forward is a +1 on your next roll.
Cool.
In fact, as everything's getting set up, Angelina, you would be privy to this, that one of the star football players approaches Cassandra. Somebody got into the shop and stole our effigy. They stole the warrior. What are we gonna burn now? Darling, I know that you're not mad about this. This is a little thing. I'm totally mad about this. We built that thing, and we want to burn it. Sweetheart, you're going to come, you're going to drink, you're going to have fun, you're not going to care about some effigy. Now, why don't you talk to my assistant over there, and I've got other things to do. And he spins and directs his anger at you, Angelina. What are you gonna do about this?
What am I gonna do about this?
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what you expect me to do about it.
Well, you and Cassandra are in charge of this whole thing. This is your responsibility.
We didn't build the effigy, did we? You did. It's your responsibility. I'm sorry someone broke in and stole it. That really sucks for you, but it's not my responsibility. Go find it, maybe? Go ask someone else? Why would I know about your stupid effigy?
Roll,
Can you not tell that we have other things going on?
roll to shut someone down.
What is that with?
Abe is in
that
the
is with
background
Cole.
applauding you.
Yes, Angelina.
Yeah, I don't do, it's fine. Oh, amazing. Cool. 4.
No, I don't want that one.
I have a -1 on that.
Oh,
Oh,
there we go. Maybe that one.
yeah, so I completely fail. Amazing.
The party may love it, but the dice must not.
No.
I don't care what you do. I don't care. I don't care. You're just gonna figure it out. Freaking find out who took it and get it back. And he
Like that
storms
time.
off.
I'll just like roll my eyes, and just kind of shake off the anger that was kind of radiating off of him that I like immediately took on.
Mhm.
Just like, okay. And probably walk over to Roger and his band and make sure everything's going okay with that, the setup, everything like that. Maybe actually have a conversation with Roger, who I now sort of have a date with. Yeah.
Hey, you Angelina?
Yep.
As
That's
he's
me.
tuning his guitar.
Ugh,
All right.
I hate that guy.
All right. So you're gonna be our groupie tonight?
I'm sorry, you're what?
Our groupie, like our like diehard fan who's gonna hype us up and maybe even extra services after we're done playing.
Do you need a diehard fan?
Well, I mean, couldn't hurt.
If I can, when I can, between anything else I'm doing and talking to other people, I will be here cheering you on. I don't know about that other stuff. I don't really know what you're getting at. And I don't like agreeing to things I don't know.
Well, I mean, you're still gonna come over, right? Like,
Oh, you wanted that to happen tonight?
I mean, tonight, tomorrow, whatever.
I mean, yeah, I think it could happen tonight. I might have to call my dad and tell him I'm going to be out late, but
Sick. All right. Well, game on, fellas.
and I'll like when they start playing, I will do some like cheering and then like not do it again for the rest of the set because I'll just forget.
All right. All right. We'll turn to Gabriel. By the time you get there, the band's playing. Everybody's a drink or two in. You know, you're the fashionably late type. Timmy is waiting for you outside the circle.
You know, you could have gone in and had fun, right?
Oh man, I don't have any good music for this. Anyway, well, I just wanted to, wait for you, and I don't know.
You're sweet. Go on. I'll follow.
Okay. Sure. And he heads in. Do you want me to get you anything? Like I can get you a drink? I've never drank.
No,
before,
that's
but...
fine.
Okay.
You know
all
what?
right.
Yes, get me a cup.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know how to use those things. Do you think they'll pour it? They'll pour it for me. That's fine. It's okay.
Hold on, I'll show you. It's not that hard.
Okay. All right. Sure. Yeah.
And then I'll walk over and just do it and show him.
Okay.
With a little bit of an eye roll, but he's trying to control himself. He's trying real hard.
He is super psyched and yeah. You can tell he's just like he keeps like looking at you, like shooting glances at you, like this is cool. Like,
And once he actually like gets a little more comfortable in his own skin, Gabe will like reach an arm around his waist and like pull him close.
Okay.
Yeah.
He cuddles in close and is totally like enjoying being on your arm. And he's beginning to embrace it.
Nice.
100%. Let's turn to Sam. It's probably a good couple hours into the bonfire when I think it's a good time for the effigy to make its appearance.
Imagine that there's got to be someone on the basketball team who has just the most annoying and loudest truck in existence that I can recruit to just like rev up and back into like the party, like with the effigy in the back of the truck, and just like drown out all the music and really capture everyone's attention for the moment. And try to just like and then just like back up, and once he sees he has everyone's attention, he'll just be like couldn't let it stand that we didn't have an effigy to burn, so me and the basketball team stole it back from the jerks who took it or something like that, and just like lift it up with some of the other teams and like hopefully like let's throw this bitch on a fire.
Your fellow basketball players cheer in solidarity. You can see the angry looks from the football players, and they almost form like a solid wall off to one side, just staring you down, while everybody else is just enjoying this immensely. Angelina, who are you? Are you staying pretty close to Cassandra?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm also like waiting for her to introduce me to my potential next date. I'd also share with her that I have agreed to go over to Roger's place.
Okay. Well, isn't he a lucky dog?
I guess so.
So, as you will notice, Angelina, that as Sam enters with his buddies, effigy held aloft, ready to toss into the bonfire, Cassandra just has this triumphant smirk on her face. It is very barely concealed. She's just
You happy that they got somebody from the effigy?
Most definitely. I have a feeling things are about to get spicy.
Yeah.
So, Sam, you and your buddies throw the effigy in?
Yeah. Trying to get like a bit of a parade through the crowd, hype people up a bit more. Like mosh pit almost style, like we're like lifting with everybody, like everybody's trying to get a hand on to help throw it onto the bonfire.
Nice. Yeah, some of your teammates will join in and lift it high and give it a huge toss up to the top of the bonfire. The wood kind of collapses under it, spreads out, and embers and flame erupt. Everybody
But
who's
the warriors.
Everyone who's present will notice that as the effigy burns, there are pinkish flames that begin to erupt from the burning effigy. And in very short order, as the music picks up, and it almost becomes really good, like you feel almost like your heart's beating in time with this thing. People begin to writhe together, and kissing begins. And it becomes highly, highly sexual very fast.
Question for the MC.
Yes.
Would this have an effect on Angelina? Considering she's made of gears and dead skin.
I would actually say no.
Okay.
But I am going to want everybody to roll. Roll
Okay.
to keep your cool.
And I don't have it right in front of me. To keep our cool, we
It
add
is cold. Yep.
Cold. Yep.
Oh, no.
Okay.
And I will give you a forward, Angelina.
It doesn't matter.
Yep,
Doesn't
I got a
matter?
10.
Because a forward's a +1, right?
Yeah.
So it would just negate my -1 for cold, and I
Okay.
still rolled a 5. Again, I rolled a 5 again. That's what I rolled last time.
Oh no.
That's how I got the 4, because I have a -1, and so I have 5, and yeah, I rolled 5, so that's a straight up failure again. I might get to pick another move or something soon though, because
There you go. Yeah, keep track of your
I keep
experience.
failing
Yeah.
all my rolls.
So while whatever is happening might not affect you directly, whatever's happening to other people begins to affect you. Sam, what'd you get?
I got a 7 with my forward.
Okay.
Is Cassandra nearby?
You specifically, especially not being dead or a cog creature, feel your body grow hot with lust. Now, you feel that you can resist it if you wish, but already there are others that are crushing in close to you, needing to be close to you. And for Gabriel, you find yourself unaffected.
Mm-hmm.
You can feel it, like it's this this compulsion almost, but it's distant for you, and
Yeah, we don't like that. We're a bit of a control freak. We're gonna
Timmy,
try to.
however,
Yeah, we're gonna pull Timmy out of this as best we can.
okay.
Yeah.
He is like clinging to you, trying to pull you down for kisses, and his hands beginning to wander all over your body.
Quick, not here. Come with me. And I'm gonna pull him like out through the crowd, away from whatever this miasma is.
Yeah.
And I think Gabe is pissed. He does not like being told what to do, let alone through these like surreptitious means.
In short order, you're going to begin witnessing these like little orgies happening between these students. And
Marshall's glad that he wasn't there.
It's definitely going to be an awkward day for everybody tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. I am gonna observe.
Okay.
Around as I'm like, once I've got like Timmy like under control and like pulling out.
And pulling out. Oh.
Hey, dick jokes. No one's getting pregnant here. Can I like, you mentioned Cassandra, but do I see Cassandra like being pleased with herself, or is she also caught up in this? Like, yeah, I want to know who's doing this
into
to us.
the abyss.
Okay,
And
what do I add
dark.
to that? Dark. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's. Oh, I did not roll well. What is my dark score? Ooh, I got a 4. I can't tell. There's too many erections are distracting me. I may be dead, but I'm not
Erections,
dead.
pants, panties, everything's beginning to fly.
Yep. My pulse is actually pulsing, so that's the problem.
Yes. So Cassandra seems to have engaged in a pretty lascivious trio, so it's kind of hard to tell.
Okay. He has suspicions, but he doesn't know. So.
Yeah, of course. Angelina, with everyone hot and heavy around you, it's hard not to be just as hot and heavy.
Yeah.
And that's about the time that Cassandra pulls a guy over. This is Calvin, or just Cal, and he'd love to go to the dance with you. He might be president of the senior council, and he desperately wants you. And she shoves him towards you.
Angelina I'll have been like watching kind of everything that's going on, while I'm not like feeling the effects. Essentially, I am like, this is what everyone else is doing, this is what I should be doing, I'm gonna do this too. And so essentially I will observe Al for a minute, let him take lead, and then just kind of engage in whatever is gonna happen.
All right. Are you going to let it go as far
Yeah.
as... Okay.
I am under the impression that's what I should be doing because that's what everyone else is doing. So.
That sounds great.
So.
Sam. Yeah, we'll come back to that one. Are you engaging?
I think that Sam would have had some drinks before.
Yeah.
So I think very much so. I think though that if Sam sees that, he might have enough willpower to pull away. Because I'm thinking now that Sam might actually have a crush on Angelina.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Not something that he's like aware of. So if he's like a little drunk, whatever this spicy miasma is, I think if he saw
Spicy
Cassandra and then sees a boy with Angelina, might be upset
Okay.
for reasons he has no idea why. I think it's mostly because she's nice, and that's not a common thing.
Okay. So let's resolve Angelina's time with Cal. So what is your sex move?
My sex move is when you have sex with someone, both players secretly write down whether the sex was confusing or soothing for their character. If you reveal the same answer, both characters mark experience. Now, I don't know how this works for an NPC.
Well, I will tell you once I can find a writing implement.
Yeah, I should find something I can like actually hold up to write.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Confusing. That's fantastic. So, yeah, you're probably going to feel that way in the morning. But for now, it is just hot, heavy. You don't care who you're with at any given moment. And in that mosh, Sam, you do have a little bit of control over your direction of who you're with and stuff like that. Do you want to make your way over to where Angelina is?
Yeah, I think he'd be like headed towards Cassandra at first.
Okay. All right.
But like that would be like his actual motivation that he's not able to comprehend.
Well, Cassandra, by the time you get over to that side, she is engaged in a menage a trois and a little unavailable at the current moment.
Well, I feel like that maybe I can do a keep my calm.
Keep your cool?
Keep my cool. Maybe I can do another one of those because
Sure.
my instinct is to interrupt poor Angelina, because I think you'd be jealous.
Yeah.
I rolled 5, so I get keep cool is with cold, so I get that's 4. That's 4.
But you get to mark experience because you
Yep.
failed the roll.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what were you trying to keep your cool about?
Well, I think like just moving on more or less, but I think that if he like is really upset by this, he would just go and like try to interfere.
Well, your courage gives out, unfortunately. And in the mosh, end up steered toward Angelina.
I think that he just like what was it, Kelvin? I think he would just try to like be like protective of her and just like pull Kelvin away and
Oh,
be like, "What are you
okay.
doing?" Like probably like confused about what's going on, like wanting to join still, but hasn't like realized things yet. Is basically drunk and like kind of angry drunk.
Yeah.
And we'll just like throw all of that at Kelvin and just be like, "What are you doing?" and try to like rip him away and like be just absurdly angry about it.
Ooh. Give me a lash out physically.
Yeah. This one I will do a point for.
Okay.
So point
So you're
point
up to
number
4?
4.
Yeah.
Another 10. Plus 10 plus my lash out is that volatile. So my volatile is -1, so 9. Sweet spot 9.
Yeah. All right.
Kelvin knows
So
jujitsu.
you do harm, but in you get a choice. Either they learn something about your true nature and get a string on you, I decide how bad the harm turns out, or we're gonna dive into your darkest self.
No, I'd say we just dive in for sure.
Darkest self?
Yeah.
Yeah. The powers that you've been calling on all day seem to be amplified by whatever was in that effigy and is causing all of this. With your blood running hot, it makes your blood boil. And that monstrous side of you begins to take over. What does that look like? Is there like a physical...
I think you would mainly be in the eyes, and then like around his knee, which might not be visible, and it'd be not so much like the scale, the like pupils or the scale, whatever that white part in your eye is called.
Yeah,
sclera.
Sclera, that's the word. Thank you. But it'd be like around the eyes, like the veins start to just like be filled with black, and so you can kind of see some like weird cracks in his skin almost, and it'd be mostly around his knee, which I don't think would be visible, but you could definitely see it in the eyes.
Okay. Nice. So your sudden unexplainable protectiveness over Angelina sends your darkest self into overdrive, and you grab Cal away from his fondlings and toss him to the side.
Like panting for no real reason, just like so worked up. Just like stares at Angelina, not sure what to do, confused in himself, and like really, really like deeply like unaware of it, ashamed of what he just did. And just kind of like stare at Angelina. Yeah.
What the hell?
I think he'll just try to kiss you.
Oh.
Yeah, if you want to do, I can do.
Yeah, dude, turn someone on.
Turn on. With the miasma around, I just don't think he's clear-headed at all.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's hot, which I do have.
Now,
I'm already my darkest self.
What is your darkest self entail?
You find yourself shivering, needy, and alone. The dark power will make some daunting, open-ended demands. every demand fulfilled brings you closer to feeling whole again and removes one of the darkest strings on you. You escape your darkest self with the dark power is out of strings, or you make a bargain with an even more dangerous entity.
Ooh. Now, currently, I believe he has 4.
Yeah.
So the doctor has 4 on you. All right.
Which might go to 5 if I'm going to try to do turn on.
Maybe. I mean, what the hell, right?
Yeah. I think he's gone at this point. Already dark itself, so yeah, turn someone on. I'll give him 5. Because basically, the more I give him, the harder it is to get out, and that's the only way to get out of dark itself is to get rid of those strings. So, I will get 3 total for 9, 12.
Damn. All right, Angelina. This sudden aggressiveness just pairs so well with everything else that is going on. And I'm not sure that you've ever had somebody just, demand you.
Definitely not. Any person I've ever any date I've ever had to a dance, I asked them. So like definitely no experience with somebody wanting me. And so I will be like angry at first and be like, what the hell? And then as soon as I get kissed, I'll just be like, okay, this is what we're doing now.
All right. So Sam, what is your sex move?
Just give her a string on the dark power. She has a string on the dark power now. Or the dark power has a string on her rather, and I lose one. Where'd it go? When you have sex, dark power loses a string on you and gains a string on whoever you had sex with.
Oh, so reverse. So he only has 5 or 4 now.
4, and then now Angelina has 1.
Angelina has 1 on Angelina. Interesting. Okay. And now we have to resolve Angelina's sex move second time. So between the two of you, go ahead and write out real quick whether it was confusing or soothing. This is so fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's an odd sex move.
What?
It's such an odd sex move.
Yours?
Yeah, for the hollow.
It's fun though. It's like a fun little mini game.
A little mini game.
A little mini mechanic, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready? 3,
Okay.
2, 1, show. Soothe. Oh! 2 for 2. That's fantastic. Now,
and I get to choose something new now because I have maxed out my experience.
Yes, advancement. So Sam, you also mark experience too.
Oh. I've got 2.
All right. Now, we're gonna pan away from the orgy at the bonfire, and we're gonna go to Marshall and Angela. And she's laid out all the drinks and snacks on the coffee table. And
when
it's got the play queued up.
And when he steps in, I think he would have, especially after her little display at school with the kiss on the cheek, when he went to the store to get snacks, I think he would have picked up like a small bouquet of flowers also.
Aw, that's adorable.
Not roses because that's cheesy.
Yeah.
But he would know like her favorite colors and things, and would have just picked up something that sort of resembled.
That's
like...
cute. Yeah. She opens the door and is... What? Are those for me?
Yeah. I know you like purple, so...
Violets. I love violets.
Good. I wasn't sure which ones to get, but I figured favorite color was the safest.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on in.
Yeah.
She'll lead you to the living room. And if you need the bathroom, it's right over here. Kitchen. I don't think you'll need to go in there. I can get you anything you need.
Okay.
I've already got the movie queued up.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to admit, I'm not as much of a play connoisseur as yourself, but I'm excited to see one of your favorites.
I have to admit that this one is a bit of a guilty pleasure. I don't know if you know, but I identify as bi, and Stop Kiss is one of the only plays that I know that have a lesbian couple in it.
Oh.
And it's, I don't know, it's meaningful, and I like it.
Well, and I can't wait to see it. Where are we? And he's gonna kind of just vaguely gesture into the room.
Oh,
where do you want to sit?
She goes and sits in, like, to the right side of the middle of the couch.
Okay.
And she carefully folds her hands in her lap and waits for you to choose your seat.
He'll sit down pretty close to her, still give her like a little bit of space. He doesn't want to like get into like the super cuddly right away.
Sure.
But he's definitely closer to her than he absolutely needs to be.
Sure. Yeah, I think you're gonna like it. It's not too heavy. It's just dramatic enough, and yeah.
Perfect. And he'll sort of, as she goes to start the movie, like get some of the snacks arranged. He shows her his latest obsession, which is these like there are these chips that he found at the store called Popcorners.
Oh, okay.
That are essentially a combination, like what he calls a combination of popcorn and chip. And
these are amazing. I don't think I've ever had these before.
Right? I didn't even know that these existed until I found them in like the back corner of the convenience store, and they're gold.
Oh, always where you least expect. The best things, just like on those end caps hidden in the back. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm. Yeah. Here, they had like a nacho cheese flavor too. And he'll pull out another bag.
As you begin to watch the movie, she kind of squirms a little bit, or shifts. She shifts a lot as you're watching, and will eventually be like right against your side.
I think at that point, Marshall's gonna try the classic arm over the shoulder move on the back of the couch.
Yep.
He's not even gonna try and hide it. He's just gonna kind of lean back and throw an arm over her shoulder. Not like throw it, but like place an arm over her shoulder and kind of let her cuddle in.
She immediately does so. She kind of leans in and leans her head on your shoulder. And you can just feel like her just calm and relax into you.
And I think that he would kind of smile. This is such a departure from the chaos that was his previous school experience that he sort of relaxes as she does, cuddling up into him. And I think at that point, when there's nothing too imperative to the plot going on, because at the same time he does at least want to like take some little pieces away of her favorite play, though he is a bit distracted. At some point he's gonna try and find like a moment to lean down and kiss her.
This is just so pure compared to all the debauchery.
The orgy, yeah.
Meanwhile, over at the bonfire, there's a full-on orgy going
Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, I love this so much. Oh, the dichotomy here, you know.
Right?
She instinctually feels you turning to kiss her and turns into it. She's not the best kisser. Probably hasn't kissed a lot of people up to this point. So a little, you can tell, very inexperienced kisser. But it's not terrible. And you're kissing someone you like, I assume.
So it doesn't exactly matter whether she's good at it or not at that point.
What are your intentions?
I think he would sort of leave it up to her how far they go.
Okay.
Especially since, like, there's hints of, like, inexperience. He may have had a couple, like, experiences at his previous school, but nothing insane. His body count's not that high.
Right.
So,
His body count.
he's gonna kind of... he's gonna kind of let her take the lead on how far they go tonight.
Okay. Give me a turn someone on.
Okay.
And that is hot. Hot, hot, hot!
Well, apparently it's hot enough that my dice bounced out of the dice tray. But,
Things are getting steamy.
indeed. I have to find where I wrote down my stats. That's 9 plus 1 is 10.
Fantastic. She pulls reluctantly away from the kiss. She's a little breathless. We have a fully furnished basement. And I think it would be a little bit more private down there.
Yeah. Whatever you want. Absolutely. And I think at that, just taking in for a moment what she's insinuating, he would kind of... Yeah, let's go for it. He's gonna full on scoop her up and princess carry her down to the basement.
Oh, that's adorable.
I love this game. Oh, that is... Oh.
I was never that adorable in high school. Not once.
I think...
Trust me, I wasn't either, but...
I think as innocent as Angela is, you take her down there, and she points out a kind of private spot. Lock the door to the upstairs. It's going to be a really intense make-out session. Maybe some roaming hands and massaging. But I don't think she's going to take it all the way.
Okay.
But that does not mean we can't activate your sex move.
Absolutely.
Which is...
It is, when you have sex with someone, you establish a deep spiritual connection with them. Until either of you breaks that spiritual connection by having sex with someone else, add 1 to all rolls made to defend them. You can
Oh.
tell when that connection has been broken.
I'm so here for this.
Mm-hmm.
So the two of you descend into the basement for a couple hours of intimacy, both in the making out, fondling, and just some, heart to heart, really, just getting to know each other. Are you going to reveal yourself, or are you going to keep that secret?
I think in this moment of intimacy and kind of realizing that he genuinely does like Angela, he will kind of pause for a moment, and as they're having that heart to heart, it's kind of be like, so I have something weird to tell you.
Okay, yeah. Like,
And
what you? I mean, we're transgender or something? Because it does matter to me, or anything.
No. Nothing like that. So you know how... Have you ever watched Twilight?
Oh boy.
To be honest, no.
Okay.
It is not.
Good. It's terrible. I'm
It
trying
is
to...
terrible. I read the first couple pages of the first one and just put it down. I couldn't.
Oh, my mom forced me to watch it a while ago because she thought it was the greatest thing ever, but I...
Out of character, I did do that. I just read the first couple pages and I was like, nope.
I was forced by my family to watch it with them because they were all obsessed with it. I was the only one that was like, this is really bad, guys.
But sorry, you were saying. Yeah.
He's gonna kind of... He's trying to find some way to relate it to anything at this particular moment and make it not come out of left field like it would, especially in this moment.
Wolf?
That I actually haven't seen.
Oh, okay.
But it applies in this moment.
Yeah,
so, you know how they're all like werewolves and there are supernatural things going on?
Yeah.
Do you believe in that kind of stuff?
I don't know. I haven't really considered it. I guess, I've lived in a fantasy world a lot, whether it's on stage or in the games I play. I guess it would be kind of a seeing is believing kind of thing.
Well, what if I told you that it was real?
Okay.
And that I was like a character from Teen Wolf.
So you're saying what? You're a lycanthrope?
And he kind of nods. Yeah.
What? You're funny.
I know you probably think I'm joking, but honestly, Angel, I'm not joking. I'm a werewolf.
If I hadn't had one of the best nights I've ever had, I would probably ask you to leave, but I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
Can you, I don't know, prove it?
He's gonna kind of.
Or what does that look like?
Well, I can't transform for super long, but. And I think he would sort of back up into sort of like. I'm imagining that the space is bigger than whatever, like, couch or.
Yeah. It's practically
sitting.
a whole large living room downstairs. Yeah.
Yeah. So he would sort of back up into the open space of this basement. And very briefly, for as long as he could control it, become a wolf. And just show her. And I haven't sort of thought about what that looks like, that transformation.
So what does
Whether
it look like?
Quick or not. I think
Is it that painful, like, bones cracking and muscles ripping kind of thing? Or is it a smooth shift?
I think it looks like a smooth shift, but in the immediate moments for Marshall, it can be painful.
Sure.
But since he's lived with it for his whole life and was warned about it, it doesn't bother him as much anymore.
Sure, yeah.
So he would make that smooth transition, sort of wince a little bit as he gets accustomed to the different feel of, like, the joints of the wolf again.
I guess I'm a furry now?
He's just gonna kind of blink at her for a moment.
It was the beat before you said it.
Wonderful. And then just sort of, like, do the thing that dogs do where they do, like, the full body shake.
Sure.
And then
transform back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just kind of be like, he's still gonna have that look on his face of processing. And then he's gonna look at her and say, that wasn't really something I wanted to think about it like, but is that really what it is?
Well, it's either that or I'm a zoophiliac.
We'll go with the furry.
Okay.
But I didn't mean to ruin the evening, but I didn't want to continue with anything if you didn't know.
Forgive me while I, pick up the pieces of my shattered reality. Gonna take me a little bit to process, but
Absolutely.
I still like you. And
I like you too.
I still want to kiss you.
And at that point, I think he'll lean in and he'll give her another kiss.
Okay. We will pull away from there for now. Because we are getting short on time. And I really want to get us to the dance.
Mm-hmm.
So. Let's see. The weekend comes. And over the couple of days interjoining, especially after the bonfire, there is a awkward tension between so many of the students. Reputations are made and shattered. There are so many different emotions that are heightened. Marshall, you'll have learned about what happened at the bonfire. Even though everybody's kind of hazy about what happened, they still have a pretty good idea of what happened. Gabriel, you definitely know what happened, because as soon as you stepped outside the ring with Timmy, those feelings stopped. And Timmy kind of came back to his senses. And you looked on as all the students got it down. Or got down. Yeah. I know the lingo.
That's what the kids say these days about the sex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Out the sex move.
Regardless, that does not stop the dance from coming. As promised, the theater kids and the athletes all chip in to help clean out Patty's Pizza Palace. Even set up some of the animatronics as decorations, and decorate them along with the theme, which I believe was snowflakes.
The Winter Wonderland.
Winter Wonderland.
Yes.
No.
I was firmly against it. Being
Yes.
Snowflake.
Winter Wonderland in the middle of the desert. Love it. They've got a snow machine set up. You've got a DJ ready for the band or ready for the music. Catering is acquired. It's a little light, but punch, some hors d'oeuvres, basic stuff. Keep people happy. So the Saturday night comes, and you all will arrive at the snowball dance in the Winter Wonderland. Who arrives first?
I think Angelina would arrive one of the first people, making sure it's all put together. However, I do have a question.
Sure.
I don't know who her date would be.
Well, that is a very good question. Are you taking Cal, or are you now taking Sam? You would have taken Sam away from Cassandra. Power move.
I don't even know if Cal would still want to go with me after what happened. First of all.
He is awkward about it. He's willing to keep to his promise if you want to hold him to it, but there's definitely kind of a weird tension between the two of you.
Okay. Then I will. Snowford, do you think Sam and Angelina would Sam back out on Cassandra and go with Angelina?
I kind of feel like the opposite. I think he would also be really awkward, and the awkwardness would not be, even though it was soothing, the awkwardness would be from that, like afterwards, like why did that work so well? Didn't like that. I don't understand what's going on there. So I think he would try to avoid you.
Then I'll go with Cal.
Sounds good.
But yeah, I'd be one of the first to arrive to make sure everything's set up. And
Cal is on your arm. He drove and matched your colors. Got you a boutonniere. Or corsage, sorry. Corsage. Boutonnieres for guys. It's been a long time since I've been in high school. Forgive me. And you step through this archway that's been set up just inside the glass doors of the former pizza place. So we're here.
we're here.
Yeah. Cool. Do you want some punch or something?
No, thank you.
Okay. All right.
But if you want some, please partake.
Yeah. Okay. I'll see you. I'll be back. And
He's not coming back.
he'll detach and head over to the punch bowl. Cassandra is already there, holding a quart of her own, dressed in this elegant silver dress. Looks like she's
Angelina would
clad in
be-
like pure silver. Like it's
Angelina would be in like a princess gown, like probably a blue, like very wintry colors, but like princess gown. She's in a princess dress. And she's probably wearing a tiara too.
okay. Beautiful.
So like she'll walk up after like kind of seeing Cal off. She'll kind of keep an eye on him. I'll go over to Cassandra.
Well, hello. Looking mighty royal tonight.
Thanks. You look beautiful.
Thank you. As if she already
How-
knew.
Where's your date?
Oh, he's coming. Where are you, Sam? Assuming that you took the date.
Yeah, I think that he would have, done the whole like pick her up kind of thing, but I'm sure it quickly devolved into her entourage group meeting thing, and I think he would have just not really interested in her in any way. So he just would probably just get lost in the people someplace. Like, so he's around, I'm sure, just probably not looking too great. He probably is like really big bags under his eyes, and probably it's been a couple of days, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he might even notice some weight loss, like as he's just been like running around, like trying to figure out whatever this whatever his doctor needs, like doing stuff, like and so yeah, a lot of sleepless nights and stuff. So I think he would definitely look affected.
The doctor has ordered a prescription. Four drops of blood in the punch bowl.
Okay. Did like he send me these drops of blood, or do I have to procure them? And
Yours.
if I ever, okay. I think this might be the one of the things that he like actually asked why about, because it would make no sense to him. Because even though he's the infernal or whatever, I don't think Sam really knows about werewolves and vampires really yet. So, other than as like TV stuff, so I think that blood in the punch would be like, what are you trying to do? Give everybody AIDS?
Do you have AIDS?
No, right?
Then what does it matter?
Okay, all right, yeah. At this point, he's like so
Think of
so
it
gone.
this way. You're spreading my influence. Advertising for me.
All right, okay, yeah, can do that. No problem. Sure. Blood in the punch. Okay.
Okay. So
So I
Sam.
guess
Sorry. Go
he'd
ahead.
be around. He'd be around the punch bowl, probably working up the nerve.
To do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Angelina, you will note that Cassandra, turns her head over to the punch bowl. Oh, he's coming. He better be anyway. I'm thirsty.
Oh, that's where Cal just went to get some punch.
Oh, look at you. Already got a man under your thumb.
It's for him, so I don't want any.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have fun at the bonfire, by the way? You looked like you were having a blast.
You saw that.
Oh, darling. I saw everything.
It was an experience. I think I enjoyed it.
That's an ambiguous
It
way
was
to
weird.
put it.
I don't really know what you want me to say. It was very unexpected, but everyone was doing it, I guess.
Wonderful. Well, do enjoy yourself here. You've earned it. You've worked hard enough.
Thanks. I guess I'll see you around then.
Don't be a stranger. I may want to dance later.
Yeah, just come find me. And I'll kind of like walk off because I feel like I was dismissed essentially by her with her like have fun, sort of thing.
Yep. All right. Marshall, Gabriel, which one of you arrives next?
Probably Marshall and Angela.
Okay. Do I look okay?
You look amazing. I've told you that 5 times, and I mean it.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm
time.
just really. This is the first prom that I've been asked to. So, well, not prom, but dance, I guess.
Well, you did ask me, but I will ask you to.
Oh yeah. See, I'm just so nervous.
And he'll take her hands in his and kind of just squeeze them gently.
Okay.
Relax. We're gonna have fun.
Okay.
And if at any point you're not having fun, tell me, and we can go home.
Okay.
My mom will be here in 2 seconds flat. I promise you.
As dorky as that sounds, it is so comforting. So thank you.
Of course.
And she leans in and gives you a kiss.
And he will kiss her back.
Now come on. They're playing some really good songs.
Yeah. And he will lead her in. Like, do you want anything before we go dance?
No, not yet. Maybe later.
Yeah.
All right. Gabriel.
Before we go in, I think I'm going to like stroke his chin with the back side of my glassy nail. You know, I wasn't going to allow my date to go in looking scruffy, and you do clean up so nicely. I want you to know that. Have confidence. And I'll lead him in, and I'll be in black and silver contemporary suit, but the cut of the jacket is kind of 18th century with like a high neck.
Mm-hmm.
And my hair will be tied back in just a simple velvet black ribbon. And he'll be in a paired white and silver suit.
Ooh.
And he has cleaned up nicely in like a she's all that moment where his like mousy brown hair is like brushed back and smoothed out, and he's got contacts in, and he's actually really cute. He just isn't shaking like a scared chihuahua for once.
I can't help it. Your confidence is just infectious, and I feel good.
It's you. Own it. Come.
And he'll loop his arm in yours and enter with you. All right. So the party is off and running. More and more students pour into the Pizza Palace, almost to its capacity.
There a stealth check for putting
Not
blood
really
in
a
the
stealth
punch?
check. No, stealth check. No. You can.
We're still in D&D
I
mindset.
know.
Keep your cool?
Yeah, give me a keep your cool, because you're trying to be subtle and not obvious.
Yeah, I'm bad with cold. But I do get, since I'm under pressure, I do get a +1 for doing the doctor's bidding. So that cancels out my cold. I don't
It's a
think I would
flat
want
roll.
to. Yeah, it's just a flat roll. Okay. Yeah.
6.
Well, I did think that Angelina was gonna go find Sam and approach him, so
Okay.
might be
So
a
I
good
think that
way.
is a perfect moment for Angelina to have walked up as Sam, you're fumbling, trying to, prick yourself.
Fucking shit. Hey.
How's it
Like-
going?
Good. Got like the classic, like, I don't have anything behind my hand. Or behind my back in my hands. What are you talking about? There's nothing there.
You seem a little on edge.
Just, dances. Dance, I guess. Which I think you would know is not true. Like, he would be at least a decent dancer, like, as far as, like, popular kids and stuff go.
Right. Right. So we haven't really talked since what happened.
Like, you'll see recognition in his eyes, but then he'll just immediately go, "Since what happened?" And just, like, grab, like, a cup or something real quick and just, like, take a drink.
At the bonfire?
Yeah, that was, like, looking around for, like, a lifeline. He was pretty drunk as he, like, looked down at his cup that night. So it's kind of fuzzy. Did we talk about something?
No. No, we didn't. Sorry, I'm getting confused with someone else, I guess. My bad. You seem to not want to be bothered, so I will.
It's well, it. mm,
I'm sorry?
I just have to take care of something quick, and then we should let's dance in a minute. But just give me a minute, and then let's dance. And this is like probably the most awkward you've ever seen him. And plus, like I said, he's like sleep deprived.
Okay. Come find me then.
Yeah, just give me a couple minutes. And he'll like walk away from the punch bowl, but planning on circling back.
I'll like go find Cal or something.
Okay. Gabriel, what are you and Timmy doing?
I think that I actually want to go find Sam.
Oh, okay.
So I think as he's like freaking out leaving that conversation, I'd probably end up walk into him trying to head towards the punch because Timmy is a human who needs liquids. And I sometimes remember that. Oh, Sam.
You.
Hi. I haven't seen you in days.
What the fuck did you do, man?
Oh, I heard about our friend. Isn't that so sad? I wonder what happened.
Okay, whatever, man. I don't got time for this shit right now.
You know, it's
Darling,
such a tragedy.
I'm gonna go get us some punch. How about that?
Yes, please.
Fucking. And it's like, God damn, no, don't drink the. What? Do you need something?
What was that?
Huh?
What was that about
do
the
you need?
punch?
It's awful, and he's got like the cup in his hand. He just kind of like gestures with it. Don't recommend it.
Did you put the blood in already?
Don't. I'm
You
assuming
didn't,
that
right?
failed. Yeah.
So I wouldn't smell
actually
blood in
doing-
it. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to know if you had heard about our friend. Do you know what happened?
I don't know. Sam will say kind of loudly. Pretty tragic.
Yeah, it's just so terrible.
Gonna hurt the team, but I think we'll pull through.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. My God, the different moves we can have. I wanted to. Oh my God. What would I use for like getting under his skin?
Ooh,
Let someone down?
that could be shut someone down, yeah.
What okay, I was that or
Do you have a vampire move, perhaps?
no, not for this. Sorry. Okay, shut someone down, I guess. I was thinking turn someone on, but I guess if that's more of a positive context, because I was thinking of like
Trying to
getting him close to
rile him
freaking
up,
out,
yeah,
riling him up,
yeah.
yeah.
Lash out? Is lash out always physical?
Well,
I mean,
lash out would be
yeah,
lashing out at
yeah,
you. I want to more
yeah.
like get under your skin, because I was looking at my darkest self earlier, and I kind of wanted to just sort of play into the vibes of that just broadly.
You know what? Go for it. You know, we're
Okay.
toward the end of this, so yeah, go for it.
That's that is that's a 10 because that's 8 plus 2.
That's a what? I'm sorry?
10. 8
10.
plus 2.
Nice. All right. So, Sam, Gabriel, get your goat.
Yeah, I think he's already pretty distressed,
So I think just like having you there would have just be like a pretty almost panic-inducing kind of moment. Could I roll for like keep my cool?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I think that. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll. Keep my cool on -1. So yeah, just a straight roll -1 for 9.
Nice.
You said 9?
Yeah, 10
All
-1.
right.
So
So you know that Gabriel's trying to goad you, but you have a mission, and it's say how you're gonna make it vulnerable. Oh, this music is giving me a headache. Sorry, it's super loud on one side, on my side.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
We'll do it.
Yeah. So this taunting in a way can get you distracted.
Yeah. So I think Sam would probably get a little defensive and angry.
Okay.
Like get like pretty flustered too. Just like I don't even think he would just like look at Gabriel and just be like, I don't know what the fuck you did, but that shit was crazy. So don't fucking keep up with this boy shit. And like, it's not intimidating at all, but he's like saying the right words, but like not.
I don't know what you mean. It sounded like an animal attack. Either way, good luck at the game. Excuse me, I have to go over to the punch bowl. Timmy!
Sam will just like flee. Go to like probably like the locker room to get like a breath.
Okay.
Oh no, we're not at school. We're not at school. Find a bathroom. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Marshall, you'll run into Angelina.
Oh, and he'll kind of be kind of surprised, especially like with the princess gown and everything. He almost like doesn't recognize you. He's like, "Hey, you look
Hey,
great."
thanks. You look great too, and Angela looks. You guys look amazing.
Thanks. And you see he kind of starts blushing a little bit at the comment that they look like he's kind of interpreting it as like you look great together. And his eyes kind of dart over to her wherever she's talking to her theater friends. He's like, yeah, it was it's been great kind of figuring everything out, but who did you end up coming with?
The president of the senior class, Calvin, he's somewhere.
And you see his nose kind of curl. He's like, oh, him? Really?
I mean, I don't think he really wanted to go with me, so it doesn't matter. I think I'm gonna dance with Sam in a bit, though. I don't know. It's been a really weird past few days.
Yeah, from what I heard about the bonfire, it sounds like a weird past few days.
Yeah.
You didn't get caught up in any of that, did you?
I did, but I think it was different for me.
Different how?
Well, I mean, it was like something came over everyone, and for me, it's just I kind of try to do what everyone else is doing to fit in. So I'm not the odd one out. And so I did get caught up in it in that way, but yeah, I don't know. Things are weird now. Things are really weird between Sam and I. And so I don't really know what to do.
Wait, you and Sam?
Yeah. In fact, it wasn't originally Sam and I, it was Cal and I. And Sam came over and threw Cal off of me.
Like, oh.
Yeah. And now he's being really weird whenever I talk to him. So, yeah.
Thought about the fact that he might be into you?
But no, I haven't considered that.
I don't think many guys would interrupt anyone mid-act unless they really liked somebody.
You know, I guess that's probably true. I don't have a lot of experience with that.
Well, just keep it in mind. And has he seemed off to you at all?
Incredibly. And that's
Maybe
coming from
try-
me.
Yeah. Maybe try and figure out what's going on there, because I've known that something's been off ever since his knee injury. I've never known what, and I've been trying to figure it out for the longest time. But
Well, maybe I can talk to him. Once I find him again. Like I said, we're supposed to dance in a bit. I'll see if I can figure it out.
yeah. And
Make sure he's okay.
yeah, that's really what I'm worried about, because he's been a bit of a mess.
Yeah. Well, like, enjoy the dance. I hope you have a good time with Angela. I'm gonna go find Sam again.
Yeah. And Angelina, it's okay to be the odd one out every once in a while. You know that, right?
Thanks. I'll try and keep that in mind.
No problem. Have fun.
I'll
Alright.
walk away.
Yep. Gabriel, a familiar goth girl brushes past. Your sire says hello again.
What do you want now?
Your hunt was messy. He's not pleased.
What's the problem with Messy? I left no trace.
That's not entirely true. In fact, the prey is awake and talking about how you attacked him. Might want to clean up your mess sometime.
Yes. I will.
Good. I hate coming to these things. All right. We are closing in on the last bit of our time, so we're gonna wrap some things up. Angelina and Sam. Angelina, you will find Sam in the the bathroom, I guess.
Depending on how much time has gone by, he'd probably be back at the punch bowl.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, in the interim, while you were in the bathroom, the dark power is messaging you constantly on your watch, and it's just like, do it
Yeah.
now.
Like just like the internal monologue, he like hears the voice with each vibration, and eventually would just like yell out and just be like, "Okay, fuck," and then just like kick a stall door or something. It's like probably a little harder than he meant to do. It's like crack
Yeah.
part of the wall or something, and then just rush out. Not really less distressed, but like angry enough to kind of like focus in again and head back towards the punch bowl.
Okay. As you come bursting out, you almost hit Angelina with the door.
Oh, shit.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you okay?
No. Just wait here. I'll be right back. And then he'll attempt to leave.
Attempt to leave?
Yeah, I don't mean to abandon the scene. Is all I mean.
Okay.
But if you want to follow, we can. He's just gonna head to the punch bowl.
I think I'll watch Sam walk over there.
Okay.
And just like after a few moments, maybe start to follow.
Yeah, so don't think Sam's gonna be too subtle about it now. He's just gonna like use his key to like cut his finger, get some punch, and like as he's doing it, probably not super
surreptitiously.
Surreptitiously. Yeah, thank you.
Just kind of like as he's got like the punch ladle, like squeeze his forefinger over the bowl. So that might be something that Angelina sees pretty easily.
Probably.
The punch is like a raspberry blue. So as you drop your blood into it, it mixes in, floating deeper and deeper into it, and begins to spread out and turn it more like a purple, like a grape. Not in flavor.
Grape the color.
Just, yeah.
What are you doing?
Hey, I think he'll just grab your hand, and he's like slightly less stressed out now that he's like finally got it done. Like, so there's like a little bit of that charm that comes back. How about that dance? And he'll start like pulling you towards the dance floor.
I'll let him, but also like, you just what did?
Oh well, you gotta spike the punch, right? Every good high school prom or dance has a spiked punch.
I guess that's true. Okay. Okay, fine.
Just don't drink it if you don't. Yeah, just don't drink it if you don't want. Yeah, don't drink it.
Wasn't going to. I don't eat or drink in public. In public.
He like thinks about it. He's like, but I don't think I have ever seen you take a drink of something.
I need to ask you something.
Sure. He's like starting to relax. He's like starting to relax, and then like immediately ramps back up.
Give me keep your cool there.
Yeah. 6 -1.
Oh no.
So yeah, he locks up and is like panicked for a moment. failure for Sam in this moment. I think failure in Sam would just be like being honest for once.
Ooh.
Is like it's very obvious, but then he'll just kind of like, yes, like,
Aw.
Oh, okay. Why haven't you said
You just
anything?
he kind of glances around and he's like, it's just, I don't see how, like, he's like struggling with like how to phrase this. And he's like, I just don't see how it'll ever work out. You're the organized valedictorian and not nearly popular enough for me. And like he'll like regret saying that instantly, but like that's not what I meant. Like I didn't. I'm not saying. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I don't think I know what you're trying to say either.
And just like take a deep breath and try to like calm himself. I'm in trouble, Angelina, and I don't know what I'm doing for a lot of things.
What do you mean?
I had to do some things to get my knee back so I could play ball, and it's starting to catch up to me. And Brent, I can't believe I did that to Brent, and I didn't
You
mean for it to
hurt
go
him?
that way. No, I didn't hurt him. That was not. It wasn't me, but it was my fault. He's kind of like rambling.
Just take a deep breath. That's what you need to do. That's what people do. Take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you're holding her hand or holding her in any way, you will feel that like there is no pulse, there is no life except maybe this like slight mechanical whir or hum beneath her skin. Like she does not have a pulse of any sort.
Think that like maybe he's like squeezing your hand really hard, and maybe you didn't like realize until he finally does. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt your hand?" And like grab it and like kind of be a little confused. But anything to like take the focus off of what he can't say or what he did say. And
No, I didn't feel anything. That's okay. You're okay. So I'm sorry that you're dealing with all that. I wish I could help you. I don't really know how, but to the point of you like me, I think I like you too. This is not something I know how to do.
kind of thinks for a moment. He's like, I guess I don't really either. Most of my girlfriends have just been cheerleaders.
Well, she'll like take what constitutes a breath, but it's not a breath. She doesn't breathe. Sam, I'm not real. Or I'm real, I'm just not alive.
He'll like take your hand and like he's like still kind of confused by your lack of pulse and more wuzzing. And he's like, it's okay. I mean, we all feel down in ourselves sometimes, but you're real. You're like, I can feel you here. Like trying to be comforting in like the not a great way.
Sam, I'm not a person.
Oh, okay. You feel very much like a person. You felt like a
Yeah,
person.
I know. I am a. I'm sort of. I'm just gonna like look around at everything and like point to one of the animatronics. I'm sort of like that, but way more real.
You give pizza to 5-year-olds?
I don't know how to make you understand. I am made of gears, and like literally gears. Like, I am not a real person, but like I feel things. Just I don't. That's why I don't eat or anything, because it's there's it would mess things up.
I have very little understanding of what you're saying, but after all of the things that I just said, I don't know if I understand anything anymore. So it's okay.
I just thought you should know if you like me, and I think I like you. Again, still figuring that out. You should know the truth, because yeah, I'm made of clockwork.
That like a metaphor? Or do you mean like actual? Because you do kind of hum, which is something I've always found comforting, but I thought that was like a thing you did on purpose.
No, it's because I have literal gears that turn and make me alive.
The world is weirder than I thought.
Yeah, I'm
Mad
sorry.
world.
But I do like you, and
I
I think,
like you too.
all right, and then I will lean up to try and kiss Sam.
Yeah, and we'll reciprocate.
Okay. The two of
Yay.
you meet in a kiss, and a slow song begins to play over the speakers, leading to a dance that follows the kiss. Angela is quick to pull Marshall in for the dance, her arms going to your shoulders and pulling you in.
He will pull her close as well and begin to sway to the music.
I have no idea how this is going to work, but I feel connected to you. And I want to explore that.
Okay. Then let's explore that. It doesn't... Not everything necessarily is figured out for us. But we can figure it out as we go.
I would really like that. And she kisses you and buries her head in your neck as the song plays. Gabriel, Timmy takes your hand as the song begins to play, breaking you out of your revelry. You okay?
I will be. Yes.
Who was that?
A long story. But I'll make time for it after.
Sounds good. You want to dance?
I would love nothing more.
Great. And he will take your hand and lead you to the dance floor. And pull you in close, almost curling up in your arms as you dance.
Oh.
And that,
yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, Gabe will hold him tight and dance.
Wonderful. And that's where we're going to put an end and zoom out from Roanoke, Nevada, where our teens have successfully put on the snowball dance and found either each other or someone very special and important to them. Thank you all. This has been a fantastic show. I honestly do wish this is something that we could keep on for a much longer campaign.
Maybe we could revisit in a couple months.
That would be really cool.
Yeah. Maybe we can. I will definitely keep that on the table. Absolutely. Simultaneously, there are you can keep up with these characters in our Discord. If any of our viewers would like to chat with the cast, or if you would like to get involved in anything that we're doing, our Tabletop Tuesdays or any of our future projects, feel free to join our Discord and sign up to be a player. If you want to run something for a Tabletop Tuesday, that is also an option. So thank you to my wonderful players. This was absolutely fantastic. Let's go ahead and do a quick outro. Tell us who you are, what you're working on, and where people can find you. And we'll sign off. Starting with Abby.
Hi everyone, I'm Abby Marie Carter. I played Angelina tonight. You can find me on Instagram at Abby_Marie_Carter. You can find me on Discord and Twitch at Abby Marie Carter. Feel free to talk to me if you're in the Mistress Winter's Court Discord. I'm also on the Facet every single Monday where I play Ahira. I was also with Winter on another Monsterhearts 2 longer campaign on the Heroes and Hooligans channel called Graffitied Hearts, and the VODs are still up on their YouTube. So if you want to see me play more Monster Hearts, but a completely different skin, I played the Mortal. You can check me out there. Other than that, that's all I really do right now. But if any of you are in the Discord and ever want to chat, I love making friends. And thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely. For the YouTube, for the Graffitied Hearts, just search Graffitied Hearts, and you'll find it. I guarantee it. Thank you so much, Abby. And Emma.
Yeah, guys. Hi, I'm Emma Kokar. I am not as active on the live stream scene, but I am a TTRPG content creator with my podcast network, Tabletop Tailspinners. We have one podcast that is currently releasing episodes called Chronicles of Kriath, which I DM. It's a D&D 5e podcast, which you can find wherever you get your podcasts. We just released our 49th episode on Sunday, so there's plenty for you to listen to, and hopefully Tabletop Tailspinners will be coming out with some new stuff here very soon, so keep an eye out for that if you want to see more of me.
That would be wonderful. Thank you so much. And Juicy.
Hi, I'm Juicy, Boston area drag queen and super nerd. You can find me on Twitter at Juicy Garland. You can find me on Instagram at juicy.garland. You can find me on the Cybernation Uncensored Twitch stream playing Cyberpunk Red on Friday nights at 9 p.m. I don't know, time's an illusion. I also do some live performances in and around Boston randomly. Just follow me on Twitter for that. I also am recording a couple one-shots in a couple podcasts to be announced in the near-ish future, so pay attention there as well. In addition, I'm also performing live with the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence later this month in a D&D one-shot north of Boston, which will be real fun. I am so excited for people to see the character I have planned. I cannot say it until we're there, and I'm so excited. Hot dog.
Fantastic.
Oh my.
Thank you. And last but not least, Stouffer.
Yep, that's me, Stouffer. Basically, just trying to find new RPGs to play, and so I'm excited for more Tuesday stuff coming forward, and I'll be in the Mistress Winter's Court Discord.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much. And I have been your Mistress of Ceremonies, Mistress Winter. You can find me at gmistresswinter on Twitter and Instagram, and over at my court on Mondays to do the Facet, a Pathfinder 2nd Edition actual play campaign. Please join our Discord and chat with us. And until then, I hope you all have a great week, a great weekend, and may the dice roll ever in your favor. Have a good night.